The River Heights Chamber of Commerce is proud to introduce Safeway Bus Company as its 2014 Business of the Year.
My mom and dad started the business in 1969 with 8 used school buses and probably my mom, my dad, 8 drivers and a dispatcher on the top of a cemetery. Then we moved our operation over to a terminal in South St. Paul on 9th Avenue. We are transporting from this terminal 7 different contracts. We are with South St. Paul, Inver Grove Heights, St. Paul Public Schools, 2 different charter schools in St. Paul. We also contract with the colleges in St. Paul, the St. Thomas, St. Kate's, Augsburg. And then we also run terminals in Hudson for the Hudson School District, and in Somerset we have a 3rd terminal and we do their school buses.
Safeway has a total of around 200 employees and buses, with around 100 of each at the Inver Grove Heights location.
The majority of our employees are part-time. The majority of our employees are bus drivers. And then we all have dispatchers and safety directors, somebody in HR, shop mechanics. I think our employees like it here because we are a small family-owned and operated business. We don't try to be the big bus company in the Twin Cities. We want to remain small and personal. That, I think, is a big draw for our employees. We know every one of our employees. We've met almost every family member that they have. We understand if they are ill. We understand if a family member needs their attention and they can't be here. We try very hard to stay competitive as far as wages. We do fun things at Christmas. We do the end of the year picnic. Our pay scales are paid on an incentive basis that keeps them happy, keeps them coming back. Very seldom do they ever lose their incentive because I've got great employees. I have to give my employees gratitude for our success. Without them, I wouldn't be here. They are the heart and soul of this place. They are the ones that you will see day in and day out. They will have the contact with your kids and the school staff every day, every afternoon. And it takes a special person to be able to do that. And those are the people that I have here.
There's been a lot of changes in the business since Safeway's inception, both with equipment and with the licensing of drivers.
Years gone by, it was, can you drive? Do you breathe? Here's the key, go. Now you do everything from criminal background checks to pre-employment drug screens to fingerprinting to written tests given by the state of Minnesota. I have an in-house trainer that spends time with drivers for, could be up to 2 weeks, just one-on-one training them. I have a third-party licensor, which is licensed by the state of Minnesota to actually do a road test. So just becoming a school bus driver has become much more difficult. So there is constant, ongoing training with them for year-round. And then as I get information, if there's changes as far as from the legislature or state licensing or anything, then I address that personally with them. The vehicles themselves are way different, far more safer. They've got higher seat backs, they've got more padding in them, they're more compartmentalized, their soundproofing is better, the engines are better, they're running cameras in them, they're running GPS in them. So equipment in and of itself has improved dramatically, and I anticipate it will continue to do so.
Safeway relies mostly on good word of mouth to spread the word about their services, and being in the Chamber of Commerce is a big help in this regard. They also have been very controlled about their growth and not wanting to expand suddenly. They are members of the Minnesota School Bus Operators Association and very involved in the communities they serve.
We're very involved in the schools locally with South St. Paul and Inver Grove Heights. Through the Best Foundation in Inver Grove, through the South St. Paul Education Foundation, the South St. Paul Open.
Worth Miles received the Forrest Glevy Award a few years back.
We have also been honored by the MSBOA, again, the Minnesota School Bus Operators Association, but nothing like this. This is kind of fun.
Safety has always been their #1 philosophy.
To provide good service to the community and give back to the community, to make the community our #1 priority and do it safely.
Safeway believes competition in the business world is a good thing.
I really do. I think it keeps everybody honest. It keeps us on our toes, and it's part of the free enterprise, which we are a part of.
A unique part about their business is that finding quality drivers is actually inverse to the quality of the economy.
When the economy is good, I have trouble finding qualified school bus drivers. When the economy is poor, which is kind of what we're coming out of now, the workforce is larger. There's more people readily available to work and want to work. So that's kind of been a difficult piece.
Safeway values the way the River Heights Chamber can keep them abreast of issues that may affect them.
Having that ability to have the chamber do that kind of legwork and footwork for us makes my life so much easier, because then I can be here running the business and paying attention to day-to-day stuff.
Upon hearing the news that they were recipients of this award, their thoughts turned immediately to their parents.
And receiving this kind of an award is kind of like, wow, we did it. We didn't sink their ship. We're so proud. All of our gratitude has to go back to our mom and dad. They're the ones that started it. They're the ones that groomed us. They're the ones that built it to a point. And now Dan, Tom, and I are taking it on and trying to continue their legacy and continue doing as we've been taught, and doing it right. But we always have to go back to say, it was really mom and dad. It really was. And they were great.
Dan, Jane, and Tom Stiles are thankful for their parents, Worth and Mary, who started the business and got them to the point where they could take the business over and continue to facilitate growth and profitability and be recipients of the 2014 River Heights Chamber Business of the Year Award.